When I think back to the 80s, I guess two things pop into my mind. Ronald Reagan was president, and he kept talking about the shining city by the sea. The album of the year was Paul Simon's Graceland, singing about that magical, mystical place. I think they're both talking about Encinitas. Encinitas was a sleepy little beach town. You know, we had no traffic lights on Encinitas Boulevard. Can you believe it? And, you know, the beaches were the beaches. The vibrancy of downtown Encinitas, it was dying back then. Horses rode by this house. We've seen horses come by here numerous times back then. You could ride them on the beach. We felt we weren't getting our fair share from the county. We wanted more parkland. We wanted beaches maintained, stairways to the beaches, those type of things that we really weren't getting from the county. First, we had to set the boundaries, what the city was going to be. First, it was going to be Encinitas only. Then it was Encinitas Leucadia. Solana Beach was also trying to incorporate. So we wanted to take Cardiff in too, to go lagoon to lagoon. That was the boundaries. We'd have the ocean on one side, the lagoon on one side, the lagoon on the north end, and go out through Liebenheim, because that's a lot of nice open space out there. Before the incorporation, there were several things we were going to put on the ballot. One, to the people, do you want to form a city? Number one. Two, what should the name be? The three choices were San Diego, which this area was known as, Rancho San Elijo, and Encinitas. Well, my understanding, it's a Spanish word for little oaks. Each time you have a change, just like you remember from physics, every action causes an equal and opposite reaction. So we had people said, oh no, I like the way things are. I'm very happy with the way, I don't want change. And so we had to let those people know that change is coming. It's whether we control it or the people in San Diego do. The citizens elected the five of us to start the city, and we developed what's called a general plan for the city to lay out what the city would be like in the future. We're very pleased with these new changes in Encinitas, to have the new community park, to have the open space preserved, to maintain the quality of life. Exactly how it would look like, no, we couldn't really envision everything, but we wanted the beaches maintained because they weren't maintained correctly. Now the city has taken over the beaches, and it's much, much better. And, you know, look at the underpass by Swami's to provide access to the beach for people. That's another improvement I really couldn't see happening, and it's really wonderful. A lot of this is made possible by our economic engine of the El Camino Real corridor. Sunset magazine once called this the land that time forgot. No one's forgot it now. Look at the natural beauty of the place, look at the beaches, look at the vibrant downtown. You know, we're very fortunate to be here, and a lot of the reasons it's successful is we also have an educated, informed, and very active citizenry. I think the future of Encinitas is as bright as a summer sunset at Moonlight Beach, or as bright as a full moon rising over the hills of Liebenheim. The future is so bright, I have to put my shades on just to see it.
A lot has changed in 30 years since incorporation, but one thing has remained the same. We are 5 unique communities thriving as one great city.